Today at 4 on your news channel, Labor Day weekend getting underway. We're expecting a lot of travelers. CHP boosting enforcement. We'll tell you why they're targeting one local highway over others.
For many people, summertime travel's coming to an end. We find out if they traveled more or less this year.
Prepare to share the roads with thousands of bicyclists on a mission to bring awareness to this year's Ride to End Suicide event.
Today at 4 on your news channel, Labor Day weekend getting underway. We're expecting a lot of travelers. CHP boosting enforcement. We'll tell you why they're targeting one local highway over others.
Prepare to share the roads with thousands of bicyclists on a mission to bring awareness to this year's Ride to End Suicide event.
Plus, temperatures will stay cool and we have chances of moisture in the forecast. I'll have more on that tonight.
Today at 4 on your news channel, we are no stranger to fires, floods, earthquakes, and even small tornadoes. This month, emergency officials have a special message to the public.
Hotel employees throughout the region are getting together for some hospitality Olympics. We'll show them to you.
A travel alert for late night and overnight commuters will tell you about a project impacting those drivers through Friday.
There will be little change in the weather tomorrow, but a warm-up is due by the end of the week. I'll have that forecast tonight.
Emergency responders declare a man dead at Stearns Wharf following a medical emergency. The county coroner now investigating the cause.
A paddle-out party is set for this weekend on Ledbetter Beach. I'll tell you how you can be part of it and where the funds will go.
A crucial vote is expected tonight on this 6-story mixed-use apartment complex in downtown Santa Maria.
We're looking ahead to a major warm-up over the weekend. I'll have your full forecast tonight.
Next at 4 on your news channel, local parents, students, and recent graduates redoing their budgets now that interest is accruing on their student loans once again. We'll have local impacts.
Shelterbox showcases its global impact, helping communities rebuild from disasters and from violence, the two key systems of support that they share.
California lawmakers take a big step toward making psychedelics like magic mushrooms legal. We'll tell you about a new bill that's in the pipeline. Next at 4 on your news channel, local parents, students, and recent graduates redoing their budgets now that interest is accruing on their student loans once again. We'll have local impacts.
Shelterbox showcases its global impact, helping communities rebuild from disasters and from violence, the two key systems of support that they share.
Plus, temperatures will continue to climb a little tomorrow, making a hot weekend. I'll have that forecast for you tonight.
Coming up today at 4 on your news channel, Santa Barbara County supervisors greenlight an emergency restoration project to ensure that the Santa Maria River doesn't flood like it did this winter, but they're going to have to act fast.
Ever wonder what it takes to become a Santa Barbara County firefighter? We'll show you. Get a first-hand look at the intense training these academy students undergo.
We have a long stretch of cooler than average temperatures ahead of us. I'll have your full forecast later tonight.
Today at 4 on News Channel 12, Santa Maria pays tribute to the victims and heroes of 9/11. Today marks 22 years since the terror attack.
Remembering the 9/11 tragedies, I'm at a special display with 3,000 flags on the beach in Santa Barbara.
SoCal Edison is undergoing a big project right now, replacing power poles. How they say it will help protect against wildfires.
From here on out, we'll have drier air and cooler temperatures. I'll have that full forecast tonight.
Coming up today at 4 on your news channel, Santa Barbara County supervisors greenlight an emergency restoration project to ensure that the Santa Maria River doesn't flood like it did this winter, but they're going to have to act fast.
There's a big movement to keep Isla Vista clean from the beginning of the UCSB school year, and that's coming up.
Ever wonder what it takes to become a Santa Barbara County firefighter? We'll show you. Get a first-hand look at the intense training these academy students undergo. Today at 4 on your news channel, the deadline is looming ahead of a potentially historic strike involving all three big automakers, what this means for the U.S. economy, and a local tie.
One of the biggest bands in the world is coming to Santa Barbara, and some people waited all night in line to get their tickets.
Temperatures are staying below average for the next several days. I'll have your full forecast tonight at 4.
Coming up today at 4, San Luis Obispo County prepares volunteers and nurses with vital training ahead of the next big disaster.
There's plenty of agriculture in Santa Barbara County, and the food banks putting it to work in the fight against hunger.
Lots of teachers pay for classroom supplies out of pocket. You can help by joining Village Properties' 5th annual supplies drive here in Santa Barbara.
Plus, the expanded marine layer and our below average temperatures will last us into next week. I'll have your forecast starting at 4.
Coming up today at 4 on your news channel, the protests sparked by a viral TikTok video are the topic of discussion at Santa Barbara City Council meeting today. We follow up.
It's Coastal Cleanup Day Saturday, and we're already picking up trash.
PG&E takes to the sky to identify and address tree-related power line risks, ensuring a safer electrical infrastructure.
Plus, we'll have partly cloudy skies and below average temperatures all week. I'll have that full forecast tonight at 4.
Today at 4 on your news channel, the Day of Hope celebrates record-breaking success, what this will mean for local cancer patients.
Globs of oil are coming up on our beaches like this. We'll tell you where it's coming from.
Planning to get the new COVID booster? How about this season's flu shot? Join us live for our talk back with San Luis Obispo County Public Health.
Clouds will be slow to clear out, and we have chances of drizzle. I'll have more of that forecast tonight at 4.
Today at 4 on your news channel, smoke from Northern California wildfires chokes the Central Coast, leading to warnings and precautions.
Goleta Beach, wiped out in the winter, is now 6 acres larger. I'll show you how it happened.
From coma to triumph, Paralympian and ESPN host Victoria Arlen's inspirational journey comes to Santa Barbara.
We're seeing more sunshine, but temperatures are staying below normal. I'll have your forecast starting at 4.
Next at 4, the owner of a San Luis Obispo women's gym accused of setting up a hidden camera now faces more charges after authorities searched his home.
1805 hosts a musical extravaganza, Maroon 5 taking center stage in support of Santa Barbara County's heroic first responders.
Plus, we'll have a slow warm-up into next week, but temperatures are staying below average. I'll have your full forecast starting at 4.
Next at 4 on Santa Maria's News Channel 12, Hollywood writers reach a tentative agreement after a 5-month-long strike. Now, attention turns to the Actors Union amid $5 billion in losses.
Santa Barbara has some new ideas for State Street, and they have 4 ideas they're considering tomorrow.
Governors Newsom and DeSantis gear up for a high-stakes in-person debate. Find out when.
Plus, temperatures are rising through midweek, putting some cities above average. I'll have your forecast starting at 4.
Today at 4 on your news channel, water and sewer rates are likely to go up in Santa Maria. What's influencing the potential hikes?
The Republican presidential debate is tomorrow at the Reagan Library in Ventura County. If you could, what would you ask?
President Biden joins striking auto workers in Michigan, highlighting their crucial role in the country.
And Wednesday will be our warmest day of the week, but then we're cooling down again. I'll have your full forecast starting at 4.
Today at 4 on your news channel, a major ruling in ExxonMobil's bid to restart platforms off our coast and truck oil along our coastal highways.
Quiet over the summer, Isla Vista becomes a mini boom town with thousands of new and returning students.
High stakes tonight at the Reagan Presidential Library in Simi Valley. 7 candidates debating in the Republican presidential primary.
And it may be warm today, but I am tracking a cool down. Details coming up.
Today at 4 on your news channel, Senator Dianne Feinstein has passed away. We look back at her decades of service.
This morning's drive through Montecito was brutal. Find out why it took 2 hours to go from Carpinteria to Santa Barbara.
Sansum Clinic is merging with Sutter Health, what that will mean for healthcare on the Central and South Coast.
And I'm tracking rain chances and cooler temperatures for your weekend.
Reviving an ancient coastal tradition for the first time in more than a century, UCSB and the Chumash tribe collaborate for a cultural burn.
SLO County libraries are promoting access to banned books, and a California law is going into place prohibiting book bans.
Urgent safety plans are in the works for crowded Isla Vista and its eroding cliffs. We'll have highlights from today's news conference.
And I'm tracking rain chances for the weekend. Details coming up in my full forecast.